Available for Emmy, the coach.
Because I was up at Philadelphia. Is audio levels good, by the way, chat?
Good shot. Great start for Aidkit, follows it into the second man as well. Andu goes down alongside Kakanito. 7 HP for Aidkit, has at least done his job, stalled out the T side. They are falling back to move too much further out of their own right.
Drop Prime Taps.
Forward player back at T.
They said Prime Taps is not playing for today, and Emmy's playing. Did they officially drop him?
Shot of the head. Emmy out in the open, trying to get inside that smoke and close the gap between him and the CT players. Unfortunately, it's not going to work out at all.
Oh, that's cool to make teams actually play more than one if they win. That's actually a good idea.
Straight into the MP9, dear Lord, no plays, just mowing through the last remaining players, and well, seems that's all she wrote.
Felt like a bit of an opportunity might have presented BC, which should mean that they'll probably save because the formulation towards the A hit will give an opportunity to get back in. A-Kit does at least isolate Kakanito, but Nexa is faster response. The man advantage remains.
Free A site.
And the A site, well, should be taken with ease.
Topples from that point on, and again there is that patience that comes from from BC.Game to not instantly kind of hit the accelerator after getting that first kill, but instead deciding to wait it out a little bit, see if they can get that second, and once that's happened, then they know, all right, cool, we have free.
Molotov's trying to keep them at bay, and then it doesn't quite work out. Kindo strike back on the
so close on that spam.
Andu tries to hold that man advantage, and they are
successful. Save? No, getting flanked.
Backstabs coming in from Dragon, and Kindo's Deagle just domes Andu in an instant. And they have no idea about Dragon here. That M4 is going to close in on Emmy. Emmy's got to check the back lines, and he doesn't. Headshot gained, and now the retake may well be on here for Partizan. Nexa's backed up, trying to find some cover against Dragon. That HE is so perfect, though. Half down, Dragon finishes the job.
1v3.
Here. Spray to the first man, open bomb plant. Try to tap to the headshot of the second. Not going to happen. Aidkit puts him in his place, and it's 3 for Partizan.
To rounds, that might be where he comes alive, so we'll keep an eye on it.
Good said. The man,
so
the myth.
Delivering in his early matchup, Andu doing the same thing.
The legend.
BC.Game though. Kill found on Dragon to kick things off, and actually immediately
2K.
Potential. Kindo's at least able to strike back with 2. However, Nexa catches Aidkit going a little bit too aggressive. The AWPer tunnel visioned and caught pretty easily, so it's a 3-on-3. When it could well have been a favourable position for this Partizan side. Andu being so low, Kindo being at half, effectively would have been a 3-on-2, a 4-on-2 rather.
So they're not rotating yet, not committing to anything, waiting to see if they can find out just a sliver of information.
Well, walk out for Kindo and Simple, gonna catch him right in the head, perfect. Now Vladim's up to task, the solo player of the B defensive. And be about to receive all 3 of them. Simple is rotating up. This seems to be an NB call. Time is short. Vladimir will have to hold on to all 3 of these frags. Andu, gonna be the first man in with the AWP. He's low HP. Footsteps heard. Second man caught. The bomb dropped to Norquist. Starts. That's 2 kills. Sets up Nopsy for the 1v1. Inexperienced individual versus the global offensive goats. And Simple instantly goes hunting, spots his man, knows exactly where he's looking and knows what he's looking for. Nopsy making noise. And Simple he's also made noise himself, giving the game away. Nopsy trying to find an angle, but Simple's going to win that. Still, very good dink off from the young man. 11 HP within that fight. And it's a fight that goes the way of BC.Game. With Vladimir down low HP, still trying to hold on for something more. They're finding a better angle against Emmy. Kindo falls and Vladimir is eventually free fragged. 3-on-3. Deagle Dragon now stands alone. Getting a decent pop shot on Nexa, but struggling to close out against the man. An advantage now for BC.Game. Plant will be secure without much worry. Aidkit trying to make a move.
Surprised he didn't throw the HE.
Shut it down. Nopsy now is really an impossible clutch. M4 picked up 1v3. He does find a good swing onto one. Is there another one in him though? Nexa's low, but it's Simple that holds that cross posted, ready to take the shot, and he will not miss again. The swing opportunity was right there for both teams. BC.Game having the better setup and better execution. Starting to recover their money with it as well.
Should be a BC win.
As does Nopsy. There's just no way back in for the CT.
They're getting flanked again inside of Palace.
Get a bit of damage on from the HP bars. Kindo, in fact, does find Simple, so there's a little positive. But that shouldn't make much of a difference to the general composition of BC.Game. They should recover that AWP.
No one's coming your way.
Being traded up. Aid kit. No chance at a defuse, no chance at an exit. BC.Game are in the lead.
It's taken them a minute, but definitely a better performance than we'd seen before. And of course, again, you know, playing with their coach, it's really split to be.
Dragon got mollied out, right? No.
Can catch off one elsewhere back to that A bomb site. Damage done to Vlad on the back of the B side.
Oh, he's seen.
Here in total. Oh, gun barrel Dragon sticking out. Kakanita's going to take him. Kindo and Vlad get 2 trades back though. They do their best to hold on to the execution. Andrew's reduced to the lone defender or attacker, I should say. Bomb's been dropped, but he's done it down to a 1 versus 1 against Nopsy again.
Nopsy won't cross, so okay.
The youngster, the unknown entity to this Partizan side.
Able to win out that duel.
Having a prime tabs? I don't know. What prime tabs? Bench chat? Like officially bench?
Spot here, expecting some mid-aggression, and they deliver. Vlad to open things up with the first, followed up beautifully
every day.
by
Exactly,
a pistol
Rampage.
shot, and somehow BC on the back foot.
Oh, it's getting even worse as well. Nexa and Emmy finally trying to stabilize control, but they're isolated and known to the CT forces. Nexa cut down by Dragon as Emmy tries to bail them out here. Now on a 1 versus 3. There's rifles littered all over the place, but not where the CTs can recover them. So only Dragon will have one on the rest of this defensive.
Oh, heartbreak. Heartbreak. Nothing short of a
According to
miracle
HLTV, let me
would
check
have done
HLTV.
this. A lot of depth. Yeah, even with 2 kits on board here, you can't really be wasting any time. They do have a bit of an advantage to work with here. There you go, a bit of util over the top. They don't know that they have a player advantage, but the battle's about to commence in mid. Somehow they're surviving. Nopsy's managed to get one on the site. They're slowly cleaning up the last remaining forces. Beautiful, working in tandem, cleaning things up and getting the defuse through spawn to see if anybody's pushed out aggressively. Send him out with a pistol. If he goes down, it's the coach. It's fine. And the rest of the players should be able to swing things back. Also, the recovery of the M4 is pretty massive here because now they might actually have an opportunity.
Here's what's my opinion on Partizan. I think they're a decent team.
Orp tries to find the fight on Simple. Simple just deletes him though.
They're not anything crazy, but they're pretty decent.
On Nopsy, and they're about to steal on his half bite. Dragon taking Emmy down next from beyond the boxes of danger. 2v3 for the actual retake.
That's
Bomb's been secured.
such a valid hold for Simple.
Triple found, headshot gain, and last of Vladen now revealed. Simple swinging on him. Back up at default. Damage done heavy. The headshot lands, and the GOAT is back in. 4 to his name in this one.
Chat, for any audio-only listeners, this is the last round and a half. Current score is 6-5. BC's up.
Maybe this was just a straight-up bad call.
I got you guys. Don't worry.
Not opting to pull away, and instead.
Ben, what's good, BPV? I went to Philadelphia.
A little bit of reinforcements, but just 2 of them. Never mind. Emmy definitely showing his mettle here and his worth, not just as a coach, but as someone who can absolutely play with the best of them. Simple there to back him up and ensure survival.
Simple.
And it's all down to Nopsy. 1 versus 3. It's going to have to be a clutch.
How does he approach it? Slow from short. Got Incendiary available to him, trying to fight on Simple. A fight he's lost multiple times over the course of this map up. Does find Kakanito at least caught back with loves bullets in his magazine.
Oh, shit.
Actually,
I had faith in this play right there, coming in from Cat.
13 kills to his name and an
ace. Things looking a little bit spicier than maybe we'd anticipated. And I mean, we asked the question.
Well, the thing is, the BC.Game
well, it looks like not
contract was only it was a short 3 months.
To continue their run in the lower bracket here. Instantly gonna have a pop straight in onto the site, and Andu is ready and waiting, but this time no crazy deagle shenanigans for anybody. It's Partizan on the site.
4-on-3 advantage as well. Nexa just sussed out near outside that smoke. Nopsy with the kill onto the man. Simple trying to find a return here with Emmy in support. Both players back in market. Also wary of backstabs, but no need to be. All 4 are on defensive lines here. Bomb secured. Emmy's goosed. Simple's dead, and this is a pistol round for the Partizan side. Once again, going to get off on the early starts here, like it was in the first as well. Goes attempting, and Emmy's going to fall victim to
Moose, what's going on, dude? You sick? You sick as shit?
Being able to start to make his way into the A side.
You got to start gnawing on some tree bark, brother.
We'll bark up the front of the defensive. Simple trying to lead them as well. Taps good. Dragon goes down. Secondary and Oars. Kindo's picked up. 4 versus 2, making it 1. And Partizan have bottled the follow-up.
That is a little bit ridiculous. I mean, I was back into the next round with money because that's kind of how the cookie inevitably crumbles. So they can get a bit more cheeky, and it pays off.
You?
Kind of catch
Dude, no cries to the Trotter Troopers?
Off guard. However, this time around, Tech9 and Galil absolutely cracking through the defensive line, and very quickly they're just turning it back around.
So take everything that we just said and forget about it, because now this whole game's gone up in the air. Wow. I mean, what a pacey steal from Partizan.
Yeah,
no one saw that coming. BC.Game were not ready for that kind of
thank you for the primer. I appreciate it, go. Thank you.
Completely flat-footed in mid. So many players tagged up, but none of them going down on the side of Partizan. We're going to be in the exact spot the Partizan were around a go. Kills come in with the exits of 8kit and Dragon full. Vladen swings. Nexa defends himself well enough.
No, I am curious who takes the chance on him.
Maintain their lives, so don't get out. So a very
whatever you do, don't take Tylenol. Tylenol is a myth. If you take Tylenol alone, just as Tylenol, it's the most useless fucking thing.
He's trying to become the pillars of support for Partizan. Nopsy does double up as Nexa goes down.
There's no shock Akinita doesn't swing out.
Something back for BC.Game, but it's still in the 4v2. Make it 1 with Kindo's aggression from sure. They know where Emmy is. Bomb can go down safe on the B-bomb site. And it's all squared up. 8 apiece. Partizan back in the game.
And only losing one player in this round is fantastic just by itself. I do think that the dink that came through, I can't remember who it was, but they're fighting up against the MP9. They lose the MP9, but they got the dink, so the follow-up can happen, and that allows them kind of free entry in on towards the site. So again, you've kind of got that sacrificial lamb moment.
If you feel like you're getting sick,
they're
take
able
zinc.
to get a lot done
Doors,
to ensure
Dr.
that you've got some momentum to build
zinc.
off of. And that obviously after the initial kill onto Simple already, you kind of got that snowball.
I got you,
rolling,
bro.
so you
I'm currently ordering zinc right now.
Until it Indiana Jones styles rolls over the enemy team. And there you go.
Hold
as
on.
You said,
Zinc is in sunblock, chat.
Amy not allowed in round number 2.
Pho is great soup. I love pho. Pho's fucking gas. Pho is fucking gas, dude. Holy shit, I'm fucking amazing.
Those rounds where it should be simple enough for the favored team. In this case, the favored team being Partizan with the better weapons. 2 easy enough picks for Vladen to take Simple and Andu are down. Next and Emmy are the last 2 Deagles left in play, and one of which is actually
Apollo, that is terrible.
On the B-bomb site, USP only. Considering that's where they're leaning to, this should end up formulating to a round for the Partizan.
I don't like regular chicken noodle soup. I don't like chicken noodle soup.
Might be the best thing for them. I mean, you need to get a little bit in the cab.
Not a fan.
And the next round, which will be a 4-by-1 for BC.Game as well. Emmy's hunted by Dragon. Pretty sure that there is no cheeky plays.
Health Focus Zins collab, Trotter edition. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Nothing the BC.Game can do to deny it. And Partizan.
Could you imagine popping a citrus Zin and that shit had vitamin C in it?
Positive enough start from them. Now turn back to positivity.
It's groundbreaking. Let's go sideways.
Into a map win.
I was wondering how the second half was going to go, given how back and forth the first one was. And are we going to see something similar? Is it going to be a little bit more of a dominant affair from either one of these teams?
What's going on, BC?
We continue just kind of...
HE flashbang forward as the C2 actually starts.
That second HE was too far.
Players, Emmy going to charge forward in the panic. Still get the kill back. Vladen with Nopsy can get 2 back between them. Double up for Vladen.
Wait. Is it planted for mid? No, it's planted back default.
In the 1 versus 2. I don't think the bomb's planted for me. They're trying to go for a backstab. 3 HP. And it goes down to Kakanito in an instant. Partizan should have actually, hold on. Oh, there's not enough time.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Oh, Jesus. Right, it does go the way of BC.Game, 9 apiece. All the way to beating out BC.
Wait, Dragon gets a free kill. Dragon free kill. Yep.
Absolutely no idea. Now they know. Those HEs definitely help. Kindo can follow up on Andu. The Orpa.
Who's Emmy? Emmy is BC's coach, standing in for prime tabs.
Simple dome by Kindo.
Prime tabs got bench.
Partizan have them read and repeated.
I don't, King.
All he can do is try and save his life, and even that's not happening. Dragon doesn't go for the knife, unfortunately for me. But
well, he's certainly making it entertaining to watch him. Partizan now up to double digits. And you mentioned an 11 score line. Looks like we may yet just be on the verge of that. Again, we've got a hero rifle, interestingly. The hero rifle is Emmy's. I feel like, you know, if that's me and I'm just like, you know what, Simple, here you go. Have the rifle. That might be why I would have done that. But, you know, the round goes the way it goes, unfortunately. And that will be Partizan up to 11. If a little bit of damage can be done here, that would be nice. But it does seem unlikely.
There's some cyber
Simple
shit.
will go down. Emmy close. Nopsy puts him
I actually
down.
don't
Kakanito's good to
love
trade it,
black
and
scopes
no one's in a
either.
trading
I'm not
position for
I'm
Partizan.
not really
Van's gonna
into
hear those
that.
footsteps, though. Kakanito making no comms
Free
about it.
kill.
Swing out
That's
from
free
Palace,
kill.
get that kill, and now make some noise over on his A bomb site with the bomb
Does
on
he
his
not
way
get to look
in.
stairs?
The split plays up from connect to control. Simple has no idea he's being flanked. Still checks it and still wins the fight. Oh, Dragon gets Vladen as well, but runs right into 8-Kit with his knife pulled out, and all those efforts go to waste. 1v2 for Nexa. Very difficult clutch, and certainly not a player that you want to see in a clutch environment.
They already
Kindo
qualified cheese ball.
will seal the deal on map point for Partizan.
Does Joel need an option? Joel has an option. Yeah.
Partizan have all
Flavor sold
Dragon starts off this round simple.
Hyper Beast stat
Nexa
track.
can
And I bought it
return
for Joel.
fire, but it doesn't last long, that man advantage. Nexus found. Simple's also traded back. Kakanito and Emmy, very different positions. One in mid, one
Good,
on underpass.
really good skin.
Could still isolate 8-Kit, but this round rests on this one frag from the SMG. And 8-Kit knows. He knows what BC.Game were playing at, and he'll take his man. Kakanito, an impossible 1v3. He's about to face down Nopsy, the youngster, the new blood.
36
He's able
seconds.
to fall down, giving a bit more lifeline in BC.Game, but it's a last gasp if I've ever seen one. AK swap, no idea of the player. And Ladder and Vladen will shut down the tap. 13-9, Partizan have Mirage. Two players out in mid, utility at the ready, smokes down at Moto, and long as well, flash over, unaffecting Emmy. Point blank, trying to get a headshot together, can't quite do so. Dragon draws out first blood. Good trader Kakanito knows that
We
there's
came
players
out
coming
the
in, but not sure
came
where
out
it's
apps
from. Looks
backwards.
to the balcony
That's
and
pistol.
gets taken
There's
out as
no
a result.
shot.
Couldn't adjust down low. It's a 4v2 as a result. Bomb plant should be
Wait.
coming in at the backside.
Wait.
And will take 8-Kit down, so it brings the man advantage within one, but it's still against BC.Game.
Oh. Bit of a nasty shot there.
Oh! Yeah, I don't know.
Make that a
I might-
second
yeah, I was
nasty
just
shot.
hyping it
Alright,
up.
brought it to a 1 versus 2, but no, gonna run straight.
By default here, although
Is
8-Kit's
tonight your
now facing
first?
fight to go the way of the T-side player. So it's back to a 4-on-4. Simple not to receive though. Edge shot missed. Kindo ducks underneath the crosshair, and now A side's open. Someone's got to go back for the bomb, but this should be a Partizan round now.
Damn.
That's unfortunate. It feels like Emmy maybe
Close
gets a
map.
little bit
Or close game one.
antsy. Starts pushing when maybe just
BC
kind of
saving
holding
this.
the closer angle might have netted a better opportunity. But
I can't chair
hindsight
tackle right
2020, they
now.
don't have cost
If
of
we get
vision,
OT,
they
I'll
don't
chair
know
tackle,
that
but
there's somebody just
if I'm
around
getting
the
sick
corner,
and my
and
body starts
unfortunately, it
hurting, them
doesn't go
fuckers
his
are gonna
way.
hurt
And then,
extra.
as you mentioned, right, Simple missing that headshot. It was a bit. What can I
Toyota
say?
Prius? Fuck
it's
no.
not as, you know, much
Although
of
the
an
new ones
investment
look a lot
as it
better
would
than they
otherwise
used to.
have
I will,
be, but
you know what? I'll
they've
give him,
gone on
I'll
a
give him
hunt.
benefit of the doubt.
Kindo, this is cheeky, already having taken down Andu. Kakanito trades back though, but unfortunately it's not the clean save that they were hoping for. Nexa
Well, MP9
does manage
picked
to do
up.
quite a bit of damage for himself and take away quite a few of those guns from Partizan, but unfortunately losing out on all that extra money could put them in a bit of a tight one in this round.
Frontier? I don't think I've seen it.
Close for Vladen.
Where's Prime Tabs? Prime Tabs is currently benched. They're picking up a new fifth, and Emmy, the coach, is standing in.
Next tags Kakanito low. Fight goes well for the first man. Kakanito's good for the trade.
I'm the second richest person on
ton
the
of
planet.
damage on the exit though.
No.
This does make it quite easy. You could blow him over with a feather at this point. But it hasn't pulled rotations away, which I think is really great.
You had a
from
driver to
BC.
drive
They're
you
still kind
drive
of
you around.
reinforcing this A side.
Yeah, I
Trying
don't
to
have
get
that kind of
damage
money.
done, but it's not going to be enough to deter the push.
Snakes through that smoke, trying to get behind.
Still boosted.
CT line player over at Flower, undetected, and eventually will get traded. But Simple may have just gained the primary objective for BC.Game. Another 3 casualties against Partizan. Keep the economy very limited for the next. Should be buying, but the reset will be up, and BC.Game will have a full investment of their own. See what Kakanito can do. Nopsy's 40 HP. Go against him. And rather easily to the SMG if he can find the burst before he gets spotted. New box is where he needs to check, but he's also aware about Coffins. Leans forward, sees his contact.
all
wants to tag
losable,
a bit
yeah.
more. Aid-Kit, however, saves him, bails him out. Keeps 2 alive for the 3-0 start of Partizan. Here come the guns for BC.Game.
A site, and this is the heavily
Because I'm
reinforced site.
27, okay? So I'm curious. Damn, okay. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Such a great performance on map 1. We've already talked about it, and if he keeps this up for map number 2,
lines them out. And even
feel like
then,
you're
a lot of
18
it
and
just comes
33
off
at
of
the
like
same
a
time.
right swing that ends in a headshot, and sometimes that's all it takes. A little bit of damage done here.
combined with Simple's M4, the hero.
Wait, you're Feb 10th, Moose?
Kakanito can only go 1 against Aid Kit.
Real?
And Nexa will also fall
Real?
on that smoke, so advantage for Partizan.
Yeah,
Bomb
February
site
15th.
maybe you rotate Andy with this.
The smoke spam there was nasty. We actually see 2 smokes coming out
Piece
at the
of
same
shit.
time. Both teams trying to give themselves a little bit of an advantage.
There's too many people I know
with
with
the
the
where possible. You want to try and
Combined with Simple's M4, the hero.
Wait, you're Feb 10th, Moose?
Kakanito can only go 1 against Aid Kit.
Real?
And Nexa will also fall
Real?
on that smoke, so advantage for Partizan.
Yeah,
Bomb
February
site.
15th.
Maybe you rotate Andy with the 5-7 and then maybe get some exit frags, or at least try for some of those. Try and re-limit the economy state, because you
Wait,
still
actually?
lose 3
Yeah, that's
players in
fucking
this round. I
sick.
mean, Nopsy is also low, but Simple's just got to save the M4. That there's no real reason to throw that away on a retake like this.
the smoke spam there was nasty. We actually see 2 smokes coming out
Piece
at the
of
same
shit.
time. Both teams trying to give themselves a little bit of an advantage.
There's
Trying
too
to
many people I
isolate
know
some of
with
those
the
duels where possible. You want to try and break apart the T's as they push their way through. And obviously for the T's, you want to isolate.
Ride the
bracket,
wave
make
and
sure
give
you
birth
kind
on
of,
stream?
deal
Yeah,
with
no.
that situation one problem at a time. And
No.
despite the fact that they've got a smoke to their left, Nopsy's just like, I'm just gonna spray this. Because chances are they've set up a crossfire. Chances are I might just be able to, even if I don't get a kill, get some
remove it.
damage, which should stand us in good stead. Pull some rotations, but just get some early information. Beautiful opening shot there. Gives them that numbers advantage. Maybe getting a little bit too greedy, though, as 8kit's managing to fight it back. And now they have free reign of the A site.
Simple's
12
here.
seconds, though. They've got to make a move. Balin's going to check the Simple. Simple's going to catch him. And now Stalling for all that they can.
We got 2.
AK involved for Kindo goes nowhere. Aid Kit's
time.
going to get that AWP pick and rotate out of there. Save the gun. It's more impactful to Partizan in the next. Brings down Kindo to get involved here towards brackets. Faster plays out for Partizan. Dragon will go falling as the first casualty for the T side. Andu trades back on Kindo as well. Nopsy's involved on Emmy, reducing him to 0
Partizan are
and
just
6
playing
on his frag
so
counts.
aggressive.
And a 3-on-3 scenario, which they can plant for default. Retake on for BC.Game.
Onto the site here, but
No
time
shot.
is starting to tick away. They don't have a kit on board, so they're going to need to push. Spots the barrel of the gun, the first one to go down. We're waiting for the second. Kakanito from up on high, but does get shut down in quick succession. But it's Andu with the final kill of the round. Unfortunately, there is very limited
There's
time.
hope.
Is there a world? Is there a possibility?
Yeah,
Can he
dude.
pull the
No.
same shenanigans
Yeah,
that
it's-
Simple did in the previous map?
Holy shit.
Yes,
Yes, he can.
There's a kid
what a
short.
beautiful
Kid
round
short.
for Andy. Will get blocked out for a time being. They've got some time to play with there for Partizan.
More people have been
And
playing
Nexa
that
will get
off
the kill
angle.
on Kindo.
Hold CT.
Big important one. Bomb still not planted. Aid Kit's waiting for an extension. They're waiting for someone to make a mistake here on the CT side. And they are all here to receive. Bomb tap once. Tech 9 needs 2, gets none. Nopsy and Dragon
He's
solo.
not sicking.
There's
He should have
no way
probably
to win this
sucked
round.
it.
Not at all.
Well, especially not at this point, unfortunately. Dragon is literally in Narnia. Was trying to put a little bit of a flank situation going on, but the response from BC.Game.
Beautifully plays Tay Cheese as well from the CT force. It's tagging Kindo and Mopsy down. They're 2 of the Galil players here for Partizan, and you can see exactly what that bomb plant bonus could have done to their setup. Oh, Vladim's just missed the pixel peeking out there from the balcony.
That's
Now we would have
information.
seen him, but Kakanito and Andu have gone down in other engagements elsewhere. 1 down on A, 1 down on B, and 1 man remaining on B for Nexa.
Oh,
About
this
to
is
face the
bad.
full frontal force of the Partizan side.
got-
Can he stand to attention only for 1 pick?
They attempt to
Quick
save,
kill,
but
the
look at where
Molotov
Vladin
comes in
is.
after
He's
the
inside
fact
of
that the
apps.
assistance of Nopsy and all. The bomb plant secured, and this will be a returning round for Partizan that will finally win minimum 6. And they hunt the AWP, and they'll try to do so, but Simple is Simple, and Simple takes no prisoners.
It's actually a nasty shot from Kakanito as well, but unfortunately not too much more that can be done off the back of that one. Simple trades off to the M4. I'm thinking that's probably in case somebody goes for a
Goes
hunt,
back
so you're
to
in a
tier
slightly
1
better
first.
position
Next
to
are Simple.
defend yourself. You'll likely swap back to the AWP once that time ticks away.
Probably
to an
Simple just
unrecoverable
the
position.
loan because of
But
his
Partizan are looking
quality
very
of
good at the
gameplay
moment.
right
As
now and
much
his
as
name
BC have
attached.
Put up a little bit of a fight here and there. It certainly does feel like we were talking about protocols a little bit earlier on.
To play too quickly, don't want to get caught off by some CT trap. Boost up towards Flower Pot, dealt with by Kindo.
Slow down.
Player. Bomb has crossed successfully, though. Will look to go down. Low HP for Kindo and Vladden though. Nexa tries to get the blind shot against the planter, but unable to do so. Reveals himself to Kindo, who turns up a man advantage now for Partizan.
Solid utility there to get themselves in on towards the side and deny any sort of an attempt at a retake
should
here.
be the
That's
round.
the important thing. Not blowing everything on the exec, but making sure you've got a little bit left to drag you through the last dregs of the round. And Simple now once again left all on his own. It's another round where he's just going to have to try and hold on to this AWP because money is a problem, friends. He's trying to make this as expensive as possible. Ooh. And he's
getting hunted though. He's getting hunted.
Continues to be
no shot he reads this, right? What the fuck?
King. Yes, he does, and survives to tell the tale. Can't confirm the round.
Not quite as much as
he was just doing it so he could.
He's still got it. Oh, 2 line up for Kakanito. He's got
perfectly
2
against
advantages.
the wall.
Kindo and Dragon not expecting that. BC.Game might not have been expecting it either. Trade attempts will come in from Vlad and he will get his man back. Short now, cleared out. Emmy trying to see if he can lock up the SMG. Simple in the meantime has caught a pick back, extending towards Banana. 8 kids down. And Vladen now looking against Nexa. Goes falling all the same to his former teammate. Moxie in a 1 versus 4. Do what he can. The site itself will take down Emmy. Once again, leaving the man fragler 0 and 9 now. Secondary player also drops to the headshot.
No shot, you win this, so you can get the plant down.
Doesn't know where they're coming from, though. Not counting for was short. The flashbangs will start to telegraph it, though. Looking to isolate Nexa first up. Pixels away. Feet away. Smokes in to reveal himself. His back is turned. And Nexa's patience will pay off.
And they
huge up there. They're just running.
Simple's waiting arms.
Oh.
Doesn't go any further than that though. Missed shot on Vladen as Andrew falls first to Kindo. Advantage for Partizan. They charge forward and Vladen is going to get dealt with by Nexa. 3 on 3.
Already getting flanked.
Kindo's got an AWP. Where's the other rifle? Then I might have to hunt for it. No. Kills come in thick and fast from Kakanito and Nexa. Nexa with a triple and a 5th on the board of BC.Game, denying the fast rush of Partizan and keeping it as close as possible. 2 rounds to the good as they go to their T side next up and try and recover this map.
Well, Emmy did get 0 on the half.
You're likely to get better results on CT. Well,
Emmy got a kill.
Not needed.
He's on the board.
It seems like they'll just do it.
For all you haters.
Straight up casualties, although Kindo, he's got himself a kill on Kakanito. Back on the B bomb site where most of the action has not been taking place. Secondary player back of Nopsy, he's also gooshed and dead to rights. Now Kindo's left alone to try and hold the defensive. His teammate will be very slow to rotate.
That'll be lineups.
He just forced them off the bomb plant for now. And knowing his exact positioning, they can start to account for it.
Why hasn't 8 kid rotated over?
So he just knows exactly where they're trying to get themselves out to.
I mean, he's still on Moto.
Finally, smoke's come down. That's not a smoke, that's a decoy. I thought it was a smoke to try and block off his position, but not to be. 8 kids now arrives as the bomb finally gets planted for BC.Game, but 2v3 for the retake. Kindo will check all his corners, try pre-fire, get nothing out of it. And similar story for 8 kid, the same. Pistol win for BC.Game. Saw it a lot over on the first map of Mirage. Inferno will be no different, although Emmy will still lose that opening fight. HE is down, gets Vlad in a little bit of cover. Tries to cross away, sees a second, dips in, maybe getting a bit too greedy there. Now 8 kits, 5-7 is all that's left to depend the bomb.
There, Devon.
I think the BC.Game might know that.
You have a good day.
Check his corner, he still finds Andu, so that's a frag. Mac 10 now available towards him, he pick it up.
I think off that corner, you just swing holding, like just spray it all the way out.
Kakanito down at half HP or less. 3 on 3. There might be some legs towards this round, but 8 retakes are so difficult on Inferno. And now that Nopsy's fallen, those chances have gone down the toilet.
And just saving.
It may seem like such a stupid thing to point out, but it
Indo actually turned back around towards Arch.
Leaning into the narrative of maybe BC.Game being a little bit uncomfortable, but you've got 2 players that are both smoking the exact same choke point, right? And that feels like something that you should have.
Yes, +1 on any shorts
right?
watchers or TikTok watchers, dude. +1, dude.
The fact that it's a little bit messy, and I mean, it doesn't make a big difference in this round because obviously they're winning the round, so it's not like this type of a miscommunication is causing them a massive issue right now. But it is something that could potentially snowball into trouble as we get a little bit further on into this T side. Now they have managed to even out the score.
Well, 0.
A great
Vitamin C?
How the hell did he
Yeah.
I have absolutely no idea. The flashbang from Kindo certainly helped, but that's a USP.
No, you have YouTube? I multi-stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick.
36 points of health.
Every day now.
All a banana. This is all the info to work with, and now
we're
the
everywhere.
CTs, oh,
Appreciate the primer, Coyote.
8 kids now prepped.
Thank you,
Nopsy's
guys.
charging his way forward. Don't want to make too much noise as a player to the left-hand side, and then the USP again.
Appreciate it, Baba.
He gets a kill.
You as well.
Up on Nexa. Dragon's gone down, as is Nopsy. 2v2, but Vladin's not done. Kakanito's picked up, and it's simple. Half HP, AK in hand, but 2 pistols to face against, and 1 to the left. He peeks in. The USP comes up and combines. Vladin's credited with a triple, and Partizan have got away with murder.
That is hilarious because, I mean, you said it right. Vladin he gets the 3, but all of that comes down to Nopsy and the fact
What was bought into this? They had an MP9 and like a 5.7. That was the whole round.
Brackets, a 5th man will join the BC game execution to set the utility up over on long. Vladin's checking out the apartments. Shoulders seen. Shot connects. Andu is the first to fall. And BC game continue their campaign as Aid Kit lands a stunner on Nexa. A reface.
Dude, I thought he hit that.
Doesn't quite get that much, but Vladin on short defensive gets a lot more as well. Kakanito and Emmy are down. It's simple in a 1v5. 10 seconds to make it happen.
Money does BC have? A
He'll be
lot.
hunted by the CTs, and all 5 will maintain their lives to Partizan. You couldn't get any better than that. Money is reset for BC game. Money is bolstered on your side of the board. You've got 3 AKs to play with on CT.
They're using their money as marketing rather than an organization or using money as a company. Which is like, it's kind of the same but kind of different, right? So like the thing is, the money that they have, they can directly invest how they want it without reaching out to other sponsors to try and funnel like the system, rather than in Partizan, for example, how they get all their money is outside investments into getting sponsors.
Everything on its head. We're flipping the script here, and that's what Simple's done.
I would love this to go map 3.
Players who are literally like, they're across from one
I
another.
feel about
so
Dumkit of
the
BC.
flick needed to be perfect. You said you want to see
That
that from his
a
POV.
rumor?
I definitely do as well, because
Is
it had to
that
have been
factual?
magical to be able to get that first.
Again, they're fighting for tournament survival in this match, lower bracket game. Partizan are a map up in the series. Kindo goes up on the man advantage only for a brief moment. Emmy's good to trade his 2nd kill of the game. A little something coming the way of the coach. Now Dragon and Nopsy on defense. 3rd man is on the way. Vladin rotating, suppressed by the smokes. HG try to come down, assist Dragon to a certain extent, and gets a kill from beyond the smoke. Nopsy's also involved with a double, and it comes up good and confident for Partizan.
Stamping their claim on Banana and forcing BC to have to slow down a little bit. On top of that, the aggression.
Aid Kid shut down Kakanito in an instant into the apartment, so all the aggression goes against BC game. At least for 1 frag.
Way
Kindo
too deep of a
set into
smoke.
the banana access over at the barrels. Do they know? They're gonna check it. Not all the way though. Tech 9 falls. Kindo gets a double. He continues his hot streak, and Nopsy's hot on his heels. 16 frags for Nopsy, 12 for Kindo, 19 for Vladin. Watching short for a moment. We'll start to back
Simple
away
is
to the
having a
broken
really good
wall.
series.
As Kindo holds down the long access. His AK in at cubby corner. BC game have proven that with pistols you can do a lot. Partizan have done the same. They know what the dangers are, and they will lose Kindo to Nexa. Vladin picked up initial kill though, and Kindo also found Emmy. M4 of Vladin tries to hold back another player over at short and who's low. Kakanito and Nexa are the real heavy hitters here, or at least the best that you're going to get out of heavy hitters. Wrap towards B could be possible, but that bomb is back at the apartments. A is going to be the ending target. Can they get the plant though?
Really grab it? Wait, just why is Cypher getting booted from Fnatic?
Has lost his HP advantage.
Right, and before the major?
BC game going to move right now. Vladin takes down the carrier. Player on site. Should go falling soon enough. Dragon's taking out
Andy
the
on site, yeah.
Andy will fall within time at least, so there's a little bit of cash basis.
On paper, you look at that and you go, yeah.
If that's what you
makes
mean.
sense, but for it to have been this dominant, must be said, looking very much in control. Dragon, cosplaying his former self on Mirage.
Oh wait,
Does
Emmy
get
had
that
an
first
AK?
kill, but
Why
is
didn't he
traded
drop
out.
Simple
It's
in?
2 for 2 though, and somehow it's become doable.
Unknown.
Until Simple gets put down by Vlad, and that Deagle deadly in his hands, but not in this round. It's a 3-on-2 for Partizan. And that bomb picked up by Akanito will look to join Nexa into the B campaign, where the execution needs to come together. Orp of aid kit. Is he going to hit? No, he's going to miss. Shoulder bait out, comes up good from the bomb carrier. Second face, however, gives aid kit his kill, and it's all on Nexa now. Neither of the squad. Bomb with him. 1v3 to save BC.Game here in ECL, to keep them from elimination. Orp has been spotted. Nexa checking left and right and center. Leg down 11. He's dead. He's a goner. It's 13-8. Partizan have done it again. Not as clean as last time out, but another 2-0 over BC.Game. Gives them their best showing so far in the ECL Cups and eliminates the favorites from the tournament.